Hi, welcome to episode 24 of Pink's Picks Recommendations from a Retired English Teacher. Today's title is near and dear to my heart, and thus I am filming in a very special place, but more on that later. D.H. Lawrence was a prolific writer. In his sadly short life, he died at 45. He published 12 novels, 3 volumes of short stories, 3 volumes of novellas, a large collection of poetry, and many works of nonfiction. Lady Chatterley's Lover, published in 1920, was his last novel. It was immediately banned, even deemed pornographic by some. D.H. Lawrence was indignant and disgusted by the public misunderstanding of his intentions. In the intro, Dr. Susan Ostrov Weiser, a professor of English at Adelphi University, writes, "In Lady Chatterley's Lover, we have D.H. Lawrence's last portrait of the riches of the deepest and most human of all strong desires, a love that is unashamedly sexual at its core." I think in order to have a full appreciation of Lady Chatterley's Lover, you need to first consider other post World War I novels published around the same time, such as The Sun Also Rises, The Sound and the Fury, The Great Gatsby, each depicting illicit sex that devolves disappointingly, even tragically, at the end. Connie Chatterley and Oliver Meller's relationship develops, however, on a much deeper level, emotionally and physically very intimate. Lawrence's original working title of this book was appropriately Tenderness. The dramatic difference is that while Hemingway, Faulkner, and Fitzgerald employ innuendo, euphemism, allusion, and understatement for their sex scenes or suggested sex scenes, Lawrence uses more graphic language and details, especially for the time period. The novel begins in the dreary manor house of Lord and Lady Chatterley. Clifford Chatterley has returned from the war paralyzed and impotent. It is not his injuries, however, that caused the bulk of their marital problems. They seemed truly to be ill matched from the start. Lawrence juxtaposes the ugliness of the industrialization with the beauty of the English forest, the intelligence of Clifford with the intellect of Connie, and the callousness of Clifford with the tenderness of Oliver. But why is this book important to me? My mother told me the story of the inspiration for my existence when I was mortified to hear this. She did not, however, share the title of the inspirational book. Selling my parents short, as teenagers almost always do, I assumed the novel to be something trashy, if you will, not a book by a brilliant writer whom I had studied in college. The truth was revealed by my father, actually, at dinner one night when my brother was in town and he was bragging about being the only child who was planned. I retorted that at least I was the result of mom's reading a trashy novel. He accused me, as siblings do, of making this stuff up. Dad, at nearly 90 years old, offered up the title and author, but also how he acquired the banned book. As an English teacher, oh my gosh, I was thrilled to be the product of legit literature. But at that particular moment, I was overjoyed that my brother was wrong and I was right. Clearly, our siblings always bring out our adolescent behavior, even when we're eligible for the senior discount. With that, of course, I give this book not only an A, but an A plus. Next time, we'll be discussing An American Marriage by Tayari Jones. Until then, please stay healthy, be safe, and do your homework. Bye-bye.